Good afternoon.
My name is Melvin Henley, and I am very happy to be here. I'm very grateful to be in your presence. I'm learning a lot from you all, and I would like to see if I can offer some value. There's a word that really means a lot to me. It has defined me and it's defining me still. But I actually want to define the word today. That word is imPACt. I-M-P-A-C-T. That definition, according to the Oxford Languages Dictionary, it has two definitions that speak to me and resonate with me. One is to forcibly make contact with another object. The second definition is to have an effect, a strong effect on someone or something. Now, I've experienced both, and can I ask you all for permission to explain my story and kind of let you all know how I was affected or impacted?
Yes.
Thank you. So this is interactive, so I would like to ask if you all would close your eyes, please. No cheating. Imagine a beautiful black sedan, newly washed, newly waxed. A beautiful sunny day. We're going somewhere. We know where we're going. There is a destination. There is an arrival time. There's a plan. We get in this car. We put our seatbelts on because we're safe. And everything is going according to plan. Very important, we put on our favorite song, your favorite song. Think about that. My favorite song. There's nothing that can go wrong, right? Then all of a sudden, boom! We are collided with another vehicle. Then, all of a sudden, boom! Again. That force drives us into a concrete wall. Please open your eyes. Now that sounds like something out of a movie, right? No. That happened to me and my wife. We were traveling to celebrate our 4th year anniversary. It's a day I'll never forget. October 23rd, 2014. It was burned in my memory because that scene that I created literally happened because we were traveling east towards the lake and another car tried to make a left in front of us, even though we had the right of way, and slammed us into a wall. Now, that's what happened on the outside of the vehicle. On the inside, though, I'll explain. You see, my wife had just taken her seatbelt off to get a selfie. And, you know, I'm trying to be cool. I'm driving with just one arm, holding her hand on the other side. And when that car hit me and her and us, the driver's side airbag deployed, this shoulder torn. The steering column broke, airbag deployed, this wrist broke. This tendon and the tendons in my thumb were torn. And just like an instinctive mother, with the strength of Mario, with the grace of God, I tried to throw my hand out to protect my wife, but I couldn't. I felt powerless. I couldn't help her at all. She actually spun around, and at the end of that jarring experience, her knees were in the seat, and she was facing the trunk. When she turned back around, I looked, dazed still, and her skin was sliding off her breast. What we found out later, I didn't know, but the mechanism that causes the airbags to deploy contains gunpowder, basically. And gunpowder and the mixture of moisture acted as acid and created second-degree burns to her. Now, it did miss her face, but she healed relatively soon. I did not. And it took me 1.5 years to physically heal. I had to have surgeries. I had to have restrictive brace. I had to have double cast. Both wrists were broke. And how I made my money at the time was I was a union carpenter changing the city skyline, building high rises and working with my hands. But I can't work with my hands anymore. So what am I gonna do? I don't know. And of course, that experience led to turmoil in our relationship and darkness right after that. The year prior to that, we had lost a child. That would have been my first. And so it was just too much darkness. However, I also am not working. So that also adds an issue, an extra element to a broken marriage or a traumatic experience. Well, one of the things that I tried to do was use my mind over my body. I tried to figure out how I could take that experience, that impact that I suffered, that we suffered, and transform that into an impactful change. So I created the PAC Leaders brand, and I pulled from that PAC leaders with a chance to take my skills from construction, carpentry, and I created a construction company in 2017. Then in 2020, who knew that COVID was gonna happen? But I created a development company. And then I also created a nonprofit, PAC Leadership Academy. With the nonprofit, we train individuals. Chicago is known for, unfortunately, violence with the youth. So we train the youth to put the guns down and pick up tools. But we're not working with them just to give them a certificate and then send them off to find their own way. We have a construction company that they can use those skills and tools to actually be employed. PAC Leaders Development Group is for land acquisition, property, and so we try to create a trifecta. That's something that I wanted to accomplish. I'm still working it out. There's a lot of moving parts, but just like
hey.
Well,
First of all,
organization, I think is absolutely amazing. Standing up here in front of a lot of people to actually present that, especially going through the things that you've gone through, is pretty amazing too. So it's almost like, I'm just saying, well, you know what, I can lend a helping hand for those of you who, no, seriously, I can lend a helping hand to help educate, monetize, or show the youth how they can get off the street, so to speak, get off of drugs and all that type of stuff. You actually have something very powerful that the world needs as well.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to actually seeing some of this stuff develop as well. So let me know what I can do to help.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so congratulations.